Well, welcome back to another exciting episode of Blokesworld. And on this episode, we've decided to come and check out the suburb of Akihabara. Now, one of the things that is massive here in Tokyo is airsoft shooting. It's basically air-propelled pellet. It's kind of like a BB gun, but on steroids, because they actually look like real replicas. Don't believe me? Come and check out this shop. Got yourself an Airsoft 50 cal. Well, viewers, boy, do we have a treat for you right now. I've got Airsoft royalty here next to me here in Tokyo. Taka, welcome to the Blokesworld.
Yep, good to see you.
Mate, thank you so much for having us. Now, the world of Airsoft, it is massive here in Japan, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Under this country, there's no need license, so it's free to anybody can buy Airsoft and play Airsoft game.
And how do they actually work? Because they shoot small ball bearings, is that correct?
Yes, sir. Small BB. The power source is almost electric or spring power or gas.
Some of them do have small gas cylinders that go inside.
Yes, sir. There is a small gas tank.
How many airsoft pellets would something like that hold?
Almost kind of this hold 100. In mid-capacity magazine is hold also 100, and high capacity around 300 is.
Awesome. And up behind us up there, the AK47s, they look exactly like they do in real life, don't
they? Yeah, exactly. Some maker is built in their real AK factory. I'm not sure, but there are people saying so. So that's super realistic guns.
Yeah, from the timber stock all the way through the front barrel, it's the real McCoy, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Awesome. Now on your front cage up here, the world of pistol airsoft is massive too.
Yeah.
We shot a 911 Colt the other night when we went to the EA shooting range, and they are very realistic actions to a real pistol, aren't they?
Yes, exactly. It's a work like a real gun. But material is almost plastic, because in this country, the frame and the slide material is metal, as we call full metal pistol. It's illegal in here. Because the police says that's can fire real bullet, but doesn't exist.
Yes.
But the police so that's illegal.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. Unreal. Taka, thank you so much for a world into looking at airsoft.
As we were leaving the shop, Taka told us about an indoor airsoft survival field a couple of streets away. And eventually, we found it.
Okay, viewers, I've come just out of the survival field and fresh off the field. Taka, welcome to Blokesworld.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, this time we're following Taka in the red flannel. Camera 3, war correspondent.
You know, with the outside fields, you can just kind of wait for people to come by, and it's just a waiting game. But here, you got to always be on your toes. You got to keep moving.
Yeah, it does seem like it's very much attacked and defended out there.
It is. Yep. You got to watch all your sides. Or one minute someone's there, next they're not.
Yeah. Well, you were playing a double role in there. You were playing the game, and you were also the bodyguard for camera 3.
Yeah.
I saw you running around there, giving him cover.
Hopefully he didn't get shot too much, so.
No, well, everyone was a bit concerned about if our camera got shot, and we said to everyone, oh, that's fine. If it gets shot, that'll be great footage.
Yeah. I see a lot of guys with, head cams and stuff like that going around, so, you get a lot of footage that way.
Yeah.
But, bringing that expensive camera is a little risky.
Yeah.
But it's great.
It looks even better when you do clip the action cameras onto the gun, because it gives you that Call of Duty Doom feel.
It does. Yeah. People usually where I'm from have the head cams, and then with the gun, one to the opponents and one to yourself, and just a lot of angles and stuff. So it's cool.
Now this is massive in Japan, this airsoft, isn't it?
Yeah. A lot of the fields are outside in Chiba, which is about an hour or 2 hours away from Tokyo, but here I didn't expect to see an indoor field this big in Akihabara. So
we've seen like rocket launchers.
Yeah.
What other sorts of, besides your pistols and your machine guns, what other stuff can you get in airsoft?
Oh, there's, I think any real life firearm you can find, you could probably find a replica for it.
And what's it like when you get hit? Because I've been hit with paintballs before, and they can leave a bit of a nice bruise and a nice mark. It's not that hardcore with airsoft, is it?
Yeah, it really depends on the how close you are and how many times. Here it's a semi-auto field, so you know, 1 or 2 shots maybe at the most from kind of a mid-range. Of course, it's CQB though, so there have been times where I got shot pretty close.
And what about your collection? You've got what were you running today? A Glock?
I was just running Glock. I'm just kind of here temporarily, so I don't have all my gear with me. As you can see, I'm just wearing a shirt, but you know, just rental. They have all the rental gear, any camo and equipment you need, BBs. So even if you don't have anything, you can just come out and play. If you do have your gear and you can't carry it, you can just come like me and play.
That's why I love Japan. It's kind of like you pick what you're into, whether it be dressing up or doing some sort of sport, and people devote their lives to it, you know, and get right into the sport.
Right. It can be an expensive sport. You could spend hundreds, thousands of dollars. But for the most part, you know, if you're just kind of here casually, you can come with a party of friends, you know, rent a gun too, and just have fun.
That's awesome. It's like real life Call of Duty.
Hello, Australia. I'm Mikan. Follow me, please. Thank you. Bye bye.
One of the things I love about Japan are all the systems they have in place for different jobs and different things that make this town work. For example, check out our train driver with her point and checking all her dials. Now, this is something that they brought in many, many years ago. They used to have a 2.3% error rate in their trains. They now brought their error rate down to 0.38%. It keeps the drivers aware, it keeps them focused, it keeps them on track.
Mate, I've got bad news for you. No, we're not going to the Robot Restaurant. Look at the queue. It's like a social security queue back home. We're not going in there. I've got plan B though. Follow me.
Hey viewers, welcome to the Blokesworld Shinjuku Pentathlon, a 5 sporting event featuring 10-pin bowling, darts, baseball, golf, and ping pong. Stick around. These are just some of the things that you can do in Shinjuku after midnight.
Well, viewers, as promised, we've been at the baseball all day, so we decided to just come around the corner from our hotel to the Oslo batting cages, where for 1,000 yen, which is what, about 12 bucks?
Yep.
You can play 3 games of baseball and play with a mate. So I'm playing against Camera 3.
He's going to lose.
And for every game, you get 20 pitches. So we're going to have 60 hits. And I'm feeling pretty good about this because I've done this before and you haven't. But then again, you've got 20/20 vision and I haven't. So let the games begin. I'll be doing the first innings. Let's rock this.
Just like at a driving range, the Japanese had set up a red target, and if you hit that, you were bound to get some coin. Meanwhile, Camera 3 was doing his best impressions of a swinging gate in the wind.
Oh, he's got absolutely nothing.
So round 1, the batting cage, goes to me. Let's move on to round 2, air hockey. And if you're wondering why we're using 2 paddles, we're not cheating. Check out the size of the goal. Well, we'll finish the air hockey footage right there, because Camera 3's kids could be watching and I don't want them to lose all respect for their father. But don't worry, over the following 2 sports of darts and 10-pin bowling, Camera 3 came back strong. No one likes a show-off, mate. I had found the last spirit of Roy Munson in the last half of the game, but it was all over. Bowling belonged to Camera 3, so the score so far is batting cage 8-0, air hockey 8-0, darts Camera 3, bowling Camera 3. Next up, the golf.
Well, after 94 minutes of banging a ball into a curtain, we were pretty well over it. So we decided to invent our own sport, the Japanese version of table tennis, hand pong. Viewers, it's about 11:30 at night. We're underground once again. We're trying to find our way back to the hotel like we have for the last hour. And I've got to tell you, the actual vibe in Tokyo has changed so much. The serious business ethic has now just changed to this, I am smashed on a Friday night on the way home. I mean, oh, that guy nearly fell into your lap. Now, when you're in Japan, you don't have to spend big money to go and have an adventure. Simply go to the 7-Eleven and go shopping and you'll see what I mean. For example, here in Tokyo, there are 53 different types of Kit Kat. Check it out. We just bought wasabi Kit Kats. They also come in horse meat, charcoal, soy sauce, 53 different types of Kit Kats. This is going to be an interesting eat. Anyway, we'll see after we smash this packet and maybe have some Imodiums. Well, viewers, we've decided to come down to Roppongi, which is basically where all the expats work, and we're at the Hobgoblin pub. Welcome to the show, Cham.
Thanks, mate. Good to be here.
I'm here with Sam from the Tokyo Goannas, and if you might have seen the show before, when we were in Tokyo about 7 years ago, we bumped into you boys. We've got Apps over there who showed us a great time many years ago.
Yeah, mate.
And now you're playing for the Goannas, living in Tokyo, playing footy?
That's right, yeah. So I don't know how much the club's probably changed a fair bit since Apps was running it, but yeah, you know, I think the fact that you can live in Tokyo, get the chance to play Aussie rules, you know, it's something that most people don't expect.
Awesome, and we should explain that you're not standing on the milk crate. This is your natural height.
This is me, mate.
This is awesome.
I'm the starting ruckman. As you know, I can't really play any other position, unfortunately. But,
oh, mate, well, just put your hand up and we'll just see. Look.
Well, yeah.
Well, see, there you go. You've already got me covered.
Yeah, well, you could be in there, mate, to be honest. I need to back up. You know, I don't have much fitness, so.
Awesome. Now let's talk about the league because we've been to Hong Kong before. We've met the Hong Kong Dragons.
Right, the rich boys.
The rich boys.
Yeah.
We'll be backing them out before the table. You're the working class heroes, the Tokyo Goannas.
Oh, mate, no cash here. You know, just blood, sweat and tears. That's all we've got.
And what other teams do we have in the league beside you guys?
So we've got 7 teams in the comp altogether. We're sort of considered to be the foreigner team, I guess.
Yep.
Not by planning at all, it's just the way it's worked out. And then there's 6 other Japanese teams, so purely Japanese players, which surprises a lot of people.
Yep.
And they're a mix of university teams and old boys teams.
Yep.
And very, very good footballers.
And they're picking up the game and they're loving it?
Mate, they're picking up well. I think what they lack in sort of history with the game, they make up for in just that Japanese work ethic, and they just train every day. They're fitter, they're faster than us. You know, we're just wash-ups with sore knees trying to get a kick, you know. So yeah. Tokyo's, you know, it's not that different from Sydney or Melbourne, you know. Like, once you get over the language barrier and you kind of get your head around the way things work culturally, you know, it's such a livable place, which a lot of people probably don't really think before they come here. When you get here, you realise you can actually live in Tokyo like you'd be living back home.
Yeah.
You know, getting all the food you need and, you know, getting in with the locals, and it's kind of Australia with a good twist on it, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
So,
Awesome, Sam.
Brilliant.
You're an absolute legend.
Thanks very much, mate. Appreciate
thank you
it.
so much. Welcome to Blokesworld's reenactment of the Great Escape. No, we're not trying to bust out of a Nazi prison. We're just trying to get out of this bloody subway. We've been underground now for an hour and a half trying to find our hotel. And dead set, I'm starting to get a bit closo. And to make it even worse, the whole town of Tokyo, about a couple. And we've already walked 100 metres. Our next platform is half a kilometre away.
Righto, viewers. So even though Ado and I have been on exactly the same trains since we've been here, somehow we've got different values left on our travel cards.
I'm not illegal.
How did that happen?
I'm illegal. I didn't know you had to swipe on the way out.
Naughty.
Is that 10,000?
That is 10,000.
All right, we'll put that in.
It's like a reverse ATM. It's been about 7 or 8 minutes and I think we're pretty much sweet now.
I've played pokies this long and not paid out.
Well, you're not going to get a payout from this. You look, you got a crease on there. This is what happens when you meet the Tokyo Goannas.
asked me to shut down the system.
Yeah, well, so the Passmo machine's making a funny noise.
Please wait a moment.
You're going to muster that kind of patience?
No.
Uh-oh.
Hang on.
You know there's dudes behind me.
Yeah. There's a bear in there. Oh, look at it.
Oh, show us what happened.
Yeah, sorry. Oh.
Not your fault. His fault. Shredder.
Fucking shredded.
So this ticket machine serves about 600 billion people a day, and Ado has managed to
Crash the system.
pretty much destroy it. So we're waiting for the guy.
Okay, nice. Ah, yeah, good. Nice. Thank you very much.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Ah, Passmo. Thank you very much. Have a good weekend. You're watching Blokesworld. You know that? Awesome. Yeah, you're on it right now. Yeah, I'm a nice guy. Yeah, you're a legend. Thank you.
Our viewers are on the other side of the train from where we need to be. Where
are you going? Welcome to the Great Blokesworld Mole Tour. We've been more underground today than we've been above ground.
Alright, so it's midnight Friday night and all the rules have just gone out the window.
Oh mate, the whole town is off chops.
Yeah, there's people are smoking wherever the hell they feel like it, they're drinking in public, they're breaking all the rules.
All the rules, and even making up some new ones.
It'll all be back to normal tomorrow, I'm sure.
100%. 100%.
I wish I could tell you that Ado fought the good fight and that the subway let him be. I wish I could tell you that, but the Tokyo rail system is no fairy tale world. Viewers, catch Blokesworld next week for our last episode in Tokyo, and make sure you're watching because things start to get pretty weird. And after that, we're heading to Talladega, baby, for the Blokesworld.
Only, no pressure from behind, 88 half back, on your bumper, outside only. Rolling slow here, rolling slow. Now rolling, room in front, room in front.
If you want to go exploring and leave the infield and go check out all the stuff that surrounds the track, you have to go by tractor. Because this is Talladega, and this was one of the most scariest rides I've ever been on. This guy driving this tractor should have been in a NASCAR.
Thanks for watching, viewers, and we'll see you next week for more Blokesworld.